Coming up, it's Ridley Boys Lacrosse 2002. Tonight on Senior Parents Night, the Green Raiders host the Tigers of Marple, Newtown. It's coming up on RSD TV.
Alphabetical.
It is alphabetical?
Yeah. Grant to Wozniak.
Gotcha.
You about ready to get started?
Doug doesn't want to go yet.
Okay.
I'll give you the high
Okay.
side. How about, you want to go 10 of them? I say 10 is too big, Doug. It's alphabetical.
Yeah, it's Brant, Colt, Detweiler, Iggy, Hill, Hurl, McGlone, Middleton, Millard, Mosser, Moyer, Patrick, Rayer, Ryan, Trill, Watson. Look, you're going to remember that. All right, Brian, we're going to start in about 10 minutes. This group of young men, proud and rich tradition of Ridley Lacrosse. The coaching staff would like to thank all the senior parents for their support and cooperation these last 4 years. First up tonight, Tony Brant, escorted by his parents, Dean and Denise. Tony will continue his education at Cabrini College. Next up, Tri-Captain Jim Colt, escorted by his parents, Jim and Pam. Jim will attend Gettysburg College. Number 39, Derek Detweiler, escorted by his parents, Dave and Lori. He will continue in the United States Navy. Brian Iggy, number 32, escorted by his parents, Jeff and Marie. Brian will attend Penn State University. Next up, number 22, Steve Hill, escorted by his parents, Rick and Joan. Steve will attend Drexel University. Number 35, Gabe Hurl, escorted by his parents, Chuck and Cindy. Gabe will attend Johns Hopkins University. Number 33, Bill McGlone, escorted by his parents, Bill and Patty. Bill will attend the University of Maryland. Next, number 10, Paul Middleton, escorted by his parents, Paul and Kathy. Paul will attend Ohio State University. Number 20, Matt Millard, escorted by his parents, Dave and Marianne. He will attend and become a Golden Bear. He will attend Kutztown University. Number 5, Devin Mosser, escorted by his parents, Brian and Betsy. Devin will attend Widener University. Tri-Captain, number 15, Brett Moyer, escorted by his parents, Dave and Cheryl. Brett will attend Hofstra University. Ryan Patrick, escorted by his parents, Denise and Renee. Ryan will attend Drexel University. Kevin Rayer, escorted by his parents, Kevin and Mina. Kevin will attend Cabrini College. Tri-Captain number 9, Matt Ryan, escorted by his parents, Steve and Helen. Matt will attend the University of Notre Dame. Number 11, Mike Trill, escorted by his parents, Ted and Peggy. Mike will attend Elizabethtown College. And number 25, Joe Wozniak, escorted by his mom, Marge. Joe will attend Whittier College. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2002 Ridley Boys Lacrosse. Congratulations and best of luck in the future. Tonight's opponents, the Marple Newtown Tigers. The Tigers are 4-1 in the league and 6-5 overall. They're ranked 6th in the Daily Times Super 7. Todd Fairley is second in county scoring with 39 goals. The Green Raiders are ranked number 1 in the Daily Times Super 7. They're 4-0 in the league and 13-0 overall. Paul Middleton leads the Green Raiders with 30 goals. Bill McGlone with 25. And again, this girls lacrosse final from this afternoon. Ridley 19, Marple Newtown 14. Patty Glavin scored 8 goals, including her 200th career goal in the game. Congratulations to the girls lacrosse team.
Good evening, I'm Mike Friel, bringing you tonight's Central League matchup between the Marple Newtown Tigers and your defending PSLA champion Ridley Green Raiders. Marple enters tonight's contest with a record of 6-5, while the Raiders come in undefeated at 13-0. Marple is led by senior attackman Todd Fairley, who was second in the county in scoring with 39 goals to date. Ridley comes in with 2 players in the top in the county in scoring, led by senior attackman Paul Middleton and senior midfielder Billy McGlone.
In goal for Marple Newtown, number 12, sophomore John Clark. In goal for the Green Raiders, junior, number 24, Mike McCauley. Tonight's officials, Marty Toppin, Ryan Slattery, and Ken McNamee.
Here's the opening face-off. It's number 7, Vince D'Angelo for Ridley, against number 7 for Marple Newtown, Mike Pieri. D'Angelo picks up the ground ball, and he'll start the Raiders on offense. Then he's coming off an injury on his foot. Came back about a week ago. Now it's the Raiders set up. It's Middleton at the left-handed attack spot. Guarded by number 16 from Marple Newtown, John Dardine. And now it's McGlone up top. He'll give it up to D'Angelo. And D'Angelo over to Ryan. Here's Ryan, up high, gets a pick from McGlone, and now rolls back and gives it to him. McGlone pulls his man high. Billy moves it to Middleton. Middleton with a behind the back pass! Very nice pass by Paul Middleton.
Number 6, Kevin Rayer. Assist to number 10, Paul Middleton.
It looked as if Middleton pinned himself in down low. He flicked it behind his back.
Time of the goal, 1 minute.
For a goal there by Kevin Rayer, number 6. 1 minute into the first quarter, Ridley's up 1-0. D'Angelo back in the face-off circle with Ryan on his wing along with the All-American Brett Moyer, number 15. The scrum in the center. It's battled for and picked up by Marple Newtown. Marple Newtown will be on offense here. This is Fairley behind. He's checked by Tinsley. Greg Leonard now back to Fairley. And Marple Newtown will play offense. This is number 24, Dan Roush. And now back at X to Fairley. Fairley will be checked by Moyer. That's a matchup you want to keep your eye on tonight, as Moyer will keep pace with Fairley. Marple bangs it around. And it's Hurl on Leonard. Leonard's stripped by Hurl, but Leonard manages to get it back. Hurl is pestering him at X. Great slide. Robbie Tinsley. And Marple controls. This is Culp on the ball. Now we're up top and to the wing. We'll see if Fairley will go on Moyer. Not many attackmen in the country will try to attempt to go on Moyer. There's a pass into the crease. Nice slide there by Moyer. But Marple continues to control. Now it's Tinsley. Possible break. Tinsley struggling to pick it up. And it's Marple. Now Marple will push. Need a save here. Shot was wide. Went out of bounds. Backed up by Marple's Todd Fairley. Now it's Fairley. And we have a whistle. Not sure what the whistle was for, but here's Marple again. Ryan battling for the ground ball. He picks it up, and Ridley's got a break. Ryan uses his speed between the box, and Marple gets in. Ryan wisely just pulls it out and plays 6-on-6. Ridley's offense consists of number 9, Matt Ryan, number 33, Billy McGlone, number 7, Vince D'Angelo. At attack, number 6, Kevin Rayer, number 22, Steve Hill, and number 10, Paul Middleton. Ryan reverses Fields, and now he pushes to McGlone. The All-American feeds inside, and it's dropped by Middleton. Now Marple in transition. Ridley went off sides there. McGlone's going to have to get in, and the ball goes down. Rayer was the first attackman back, and the midfield still went over, and Ridley will suffer its first man down situation.
All sides against the Green Raiders. .30 man down. The Green Raiders.
McGlone will serve that penalty. Now it's Marple's man-up unit. Ridley's man-down unit is their starting defense along with number 12, Stevie Clark. Moyer strips a man at the midfield line. Now it's Hurl, who gets stripped, but the ball's still on the ground. Now it looks like it's Clark. Clark to Tinsley. Tinsley to Hurl, and he drops it. Hurl doing a nice job pestering at the midfield line, but Marple again on the ground ball. Now it's up. Oh, good look. Dropped by number 10, Greg Leonard. It'll stay Marple's ball. As the penalty's up. McGlone's in on defense. Marple having a tough time passing around the horn as they continue to drop the ball with no pressure. McGlone and Clark are your short stick D middies, and then your defense consists of number 35, Gabe Hurl, 15, Moyer, number 4, Rob Tinsley, and number 8, Jim Colt. Now it's Fairley on Moyer. Moyer doing a nice job keeping him away. Marple doing a nice job banging it around now, and Clark defends well on the backside. Now here's Tinsley. It's obvious they don't want to see Fairley go on Moyer. They'll see if they can get him the ball in tight. Make Moyer a slide man. Another nice job by Hurl. See pressures and strips. Leonard has his hands full this afternoon. He's met a man his size. Ball's going to stay in bounds. Moyer flicks it in. It's going to be Marple's ball. Another nice check by Gabe Hurl. And now it's Moyer. Moyer has the ball. He pushes it up, and it's picked off by Todd Fairley. Fairley to Leonard, who rips wide. Didn't have much of an angle, and McCulley had it shut off. Ridley asked for a horn. They'll get their defensive midi, Matt Millard, on number 20, in for Billy McGlone. Marple inbound. Number 20, Matt Montani, is guarded by number 12, Steve Clark. Good defense there by Clark as he's pressuring at X. Not much of an angle. Might have got the pipe. That's a good take there by Matt Montani. Good defense and a good take. Marple chases out of bounds and continue to be their ball. Marple's possessed here for quite some time as they continue to get the ground balls. Marple in their settled offense in a 2-3-1. Here's a sweep and a pick. Defended nicely by Millard. Marple looks to be content to just hold on to the ball, keep Ridley's offense off the field, but now they throw it away. One long 30-yard pass, and it goes out of bounds. Ridley gets a horn. Their first offensive middies check in. Ridley will clear the ball with Ryan, number 9. Without scoring, Marple did a nice job there, possessing the ball with 5:14 to go in the first quarter. Now it's Ryan who will take off. No slash call there. Now it's Ryan starting a break. He can pull the trigger from there. Save. First save of the night by sophomore goaltender John Park, but they fail to clear the ball. Now here's Steve Hill. He'll get the Raiders set up on offense. Now it's McGlone, guarded by the long stick. He goes by him with ease. Draws the slide. Finds Rayer open, but he can't handle it. He was in tight and couldn't get it. Now it's Ryan. Misses the ground ball, but he's bowed out by Vince D'Angelo. Now it's Hill. Pushing and looking here as Ridley will get set back up. Now it's Vince D'Angelo, sophomore midfielder, who again looks backside to Rayer, who can't find the cage. Ridley's found the weak spot, probably the second slide there. Maybe the fill slide. The fill slide's got to find Rayer, and Ridley's doing a nice job of finding the open man. They just got to put them away. Now here's Middleton. He draws a penalty. Now Ridley will maintain possession until the ball hits the ground or they score. It's McGlone to Rayer, who shoots in. Another nice save there by sophomore goaltender John Park. Great look by number 33, Bill McGlone. Ridley will go man up for a minute on the slash.
Slashing against Marple Newtown, 1 minute.
A penalty's on number 16, junior defenseman John Dardine. Ridley's man up will consist of their first midfield and their starting attack. So you have Middleton, Rayer, and Hill, and at midfield, Vince D'Angelo, Ryan, and McGlone. Ridley comes out in a 2-3-1 with Billy McGlone at X. Hill, a great finisher, stuck in the crease. Backside look to Middleton, who nips the pipe. Ridley will maintain possession. D'Angelo starts with the ball. Good skip pass by Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan to McGlone with every fake in the book, but no shot. Now his pass is picked off. Billy might have got a little too fancy for himself there. And a timeout, Marple Newtown. Billy, one of the best finishers in the country, didn't stick that one there.
Sponsoring a golf outing on Sunday, May 19th at Wild Oaks Country Club. It starts at 10 a.m. The cost is $75 per golfer. That includes the round of golf, the cart, and a gift from the Ridley Lacrosse boosters, and refreshments after the round of golf at Virgo's with door prizes. That's Sunday, May 19th. Ridley Lacrosse boosters golf outing. Contact Kevin Rayer for further information. Ridley seniors Bill McGlone and Brett Moyer are featured on the High School Sports Show America this weekend. It'll air in approximately 90 cities across the country. Unfortunately, because the NBA playoffs will be not shown in Philadelphia. But Brett and Bill were featured on that show, which will air tomorrow across the country.
With 3:20 to go, Marple will attempt to clear here as they are still man down. Now it's the keep, gives it up, and he's great idea by Coach Ellers has really put two long poles up the midfield line, and it's Colt battling for the ball here, and it's still on the ground. Tinsley's battling, and it's up. Picked up by Hill, and really will maintain possession. Nice job, Robbie Tinsley and Jim Colt. Tireless effort there by Jim Colt as he got the ground ball for the Green Raiders. Crowd's calling for an offsides call, and I'm certain they will get it in a few seconds. Billy needs to be aware of the box. Now the flag's there, and Billy walks out of the box. It's hard to fault Billy on that. Referee took about 40 seconds to figure out that they were offsides. So all he had to do was look back and see there's two attackmen. Marple Newtown Tigers officials are arguing that he didn't go offsides. Regardless, it's a delayed sub, and that's still a 30-second penalty.
30-second offside penalty against the Tigers.
With 2 minutes and 29 seconds to go, Ridley up 1-0. They'll go man up for 30 seconds. Here's Ridley's man up in a 2-3-1 again with McGlone at X. If Billy gets the opportunity, I'm sure he'll finish. Oh, and a great look. Great no-look pass by Bill McGlone to Steve Hill.
Number 22, Steve Hill assists to number 33, Bill McGlone.
Marple Newtown's defense caught watching Billy with the ball. Hill, a great finisher inside, catches and puts it away to give Ridley the 2-0 lead with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ridley continues with their first line as D'Angelo takes his third faceoff.
40 seconds.
McGlone on his wing with Moyer. Faceoff won nicely by Marple Newtown, but they don't pick up the ground ball because Brett Moyer's all over it. Now it's D'Angelo. Runs to X and possesses. Nice job, Vince and Brett. Now it's Middleton with the ball. Possible illegal pick. Illegal screen by Vince D'Angelo. Marple Newtown ball. Vinny was banging in the crease a little bit to give Billy an opening, and he was called for it. Marple in a 4-low clear. Defense will carry up. Now it's Park to keep. He gives it up. Now there's Rayer. Rayer with the ride puts the ball on the ground. Now it's Tinsley hacking away at the midfield line. Great check again by Robbie Tinsley. If that goes out of bounds, it'll be Ridley's ball. Now it's McGlone, who was stripped himself. Another great play by Jim Culp, and Ridley's on offense. It's Middleton. Deceptively quick Paul Middleton. Possesses the ball. Now it's McGlone. Quick sticks, but he fumbles it. Marple will try to clear. It's dropped, but picked up nicely there by number 20. Matt Montani. Marple's on the offensive. Good play by Matt McCulley coming out of the cage. He stopped Fairley from picking up his 40th goal of the season there because it was a one-on-one. Now it's Middleton back on defense, the natural attackman. Plays good D. His man gets a shot off. Now he's going to hustle. Billy illegally comes across the midfield line, but he doesn't get caught. Now here's Hurl. Great move there by Leonard.
Marple Newtown goal by number 10, Greg Leonard. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 2 seconds.
Leonard came high side on Hurl. He threw a couple of checks on him. The only problem was Hurl let him come high side and didn't force him back to goal line extended. I'm sure that's what Coach Ellers just talked to him about as he pulled him over to the side. The initial defense was good, but Leonard was up to the task there. That makes the score 2-1 with 58 seconds to go. Ridley leads. Now it's D'Angelo in the circle again. Vinny battling. Ball still not possessed. Now it's Ryan. Ryan should take off, and he will. He's got speed. Fast break. Great look, Matt Ryan, and Kevin Rayer is stuffed. Kevin will say he should have changed planes on that shot. Nice play by number 9, Matt Ryan. Now here was when we were trying to push, low pass, and the ball gets out of bounds. It'll be Marple's ball with 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. That's one Mr. Rayer would like to have back. He caught it in front of the cage. Went high. Marple Newtown's goalie was up for it. Stood tall. Now it's Marple clear. Again in the 4-low. They'd like to bring their goalie out. He seems to be athletic enough to come out of the cage. But it's picked up by Leonard. Leonard on Hurl. Leonard's a nice size attackman. He tried the same move, but he didn't come high enough. And it's going to be Ridley Raider ball as Brett Moyer hustles to the end line. I'm sure it'll be addressed that Leonard is probably a all-lefty attackman. And Coach Ellers will tell Gabe to just stay high side and don't let him get that type of shot off on him. Oh, picked up nicely by Rayer as he fires one as time runs out in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Ridley 2, Marple 1.
At the end of one, Ridley leads Marple Newtown 2-1. Goal scorers for Ridley were senior Steve Hill and senior Paul Middleton.
Push it up to 0 dB, push it up to the next level. There's a switch there, right? See that 0 dB switch? Okay, good.
Correction on that, goal scorers in the first quarter were Kevin Rayer and Steve Hill, assisted by first assist went to Paul Middleton, second assist went to Billy McGlone. Start of the second quarter, it's Vince D'Angelo back in the face-off circle. His foot appears to be okay as he's won a number of draws already. D'Angelo loses this one. He'll continue to play defense. Nice ride by Hill and Rayer. Ball's picked up by Rayer. Rayer will push. It's a 3-on-2 situation, and the ball's off of Hill's stick. Dan Rouse is doing a nice job in the face-off circle as well as he won that one. And it'll be Marple Newtown ball. D'Angelo will come off, put Millard on. Millard just waylays his man. As number 21 just was decked at the midfield. Nice ride by Millard. Give Ridley the ball back. First middies check back in. Marple Newtown continues to put short sticks on the All-American McGlone. Here he is at the midfield line. He goes right-handed, looks, he finds Ryan. Ryan has an open man, shoots one left-handed, misses the cage. It'll continue to be Ridley's ball as Middleton chased to the end line. Middleton will inbound. And Ridley will get set. It's McGlone on the wing here. Guarded by number 7, Mike Pieri. It's Billy. Shot, save. The sophomore goalie from Marple Newtown's been up early. He's been on early, saving a couple of point-blank shots. Now it's Marple. Marple hasn't been able to get fairly off yet. Might have something to do with who's on him. Now here he is again. And he gives it up right away as Moyer steps out to guard him. Rayer's back on defense. Now it's Colt. They're obviously going to try to get the ball probably through Leonard today. Now this is Leonard on Hurl. He was successful early, coming high side and scoring. It's Leonard, gives it up, but it's dropped. Now it's Colt at the midfield line. This is what he does so well. I spoke too soon, ball out of bounds. But he continuously hustles after each ground ball. It'll be Marple Newtown's ball. Tinsley will check in. Now it's Tinsley, marked up on the ball. Millard on number 20. Nice job by number 20. Backed up by Hurley, strips him. Now it's Millard. Tinsley's off. And senior Mike Trill will check in for the first time tonight. Ridley goes with its second midfield unit. Trill drops the pass from Clark. So now you have Millard staying on with Trill and Clark. Here's Rayer. Up to Clark to Middleton. Middleton, nice move. Drops it in, but again, the goalie's up to it. And he pushes Marple up the field. Nice ride by Steve Clark. Oh, Clarkie goes over his head. I'm sure he'll be yelled at for that later. But he manages to force Marple into a turnover. Ridley will stay with its second midfield line. Here's Moyer. As he throws it away, he went to his left hand. He tried to give it up to Hurl just over his head. Marple will inbound the ball. Number 7, Mike Pieri. Good double, but he holds on now. It's McCulley with a nice save there. Leonard is tough. Leonard is tough coming to the goal. He wants the ball and he wants to go to the cage. They've had some success with that. They'll probably go back to Leonard. Now it's thrown high. Tough catch, and then Moyer forces the turnover. The high pass made Fairley go up and get it, and that gave Moyer time to get out on the ball. Pressure for the turnover. Oh, Millard got a taste of his own medicine there as he is drilled by Leonard. Ball goes out of bounds and continues to be Ridley's ball. Good effort there by Matt Millard as he tried to go coast to coast, tried to split 2 players, but they shut him down. Millard, an excellent football player, thought he saw a hole and tried to get through it. Great clear by Mike McCulley as he gives it up to Trill. That's one of the things McCulley brings to the table is his ability to clear the ball. And you just saw he made his first big save of the night. Now it's Middleton, again with that deceptive quickness as he comes and dunks. Very nice job, Paul Middleton.
Bringer to goal, number 10, Paul Middleton. That's Paul's 31st goal of the season.
Middleton forces his defenseman out on him. He throws the poke. He makes a miss, goes to the cage and scores. Right-handed. Paul's a natural lefty who just stuck one there right-handed. If you look at Paul, he's small, and he certainly brings a physical game with his size, and he just is very, very quick to the cage. He protects his stick better than most high school players in the country. Now it's Marple on another face-off win. Good job, Hurl, as he presses out. And now it's picked up by Fairley. Fairley to Leonard. Now it's trouble. He sticks. Oh, and McCulley up for it as he went high on McCulley, and he stood tall, maybe got him on his shoulder. Nice save there by Mike McCulley. Mike and I discussed whether he was up for the big game tonight, as he's taken over the starting role the last couple of games. He's doing a fine job. Now it's Fairley inside tight. Great slide by Moyer as he pressured him, and the shot went wide. Mike certainly looks up to the task for a big game. Probably his first start under the lights at Phil Marion Field. Now it's Tinsley at the midfield line. A little bit of a ward there. Not called. Now it's a shot. McCulley easily takes it away. He'll give it up high. Not a bad idea, but not handled by Culp. Billy can go off sides there. And that's going to be a holding call, a loose ball hold on Marple Ridley's ball. That was a good lift by Robbie Tinsley up the other end as he forced a very weak shot. McCulley handled it. Ridley goes back to his first midfield line. Now it's Ryan. He loves to sweep left to right behind the cage. Looks as if Fives is going to be the slide man. He'll have to find Rayer if he draws a slide. He comes high, whips one, no angle, and Ridley steps in the crease. Matt didn't appear to have an angle there and shot one wide. Now it's Marple to clear. Goalie takes it above the box, gives it up. Marple could be in trouble. As they are, they step out of bounds, Ridley's ball. With 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go, Ridley leads 3-1. Now it's Rayer behind. Rayer beats his man at X, looking for an open man, looking for a cutter. Now he's in trouble. There's a good stick by Paul Middleton as the ball's on the ground. McGlone trying to pick it up. Now it's taken by Middleton. Ball draws the second penalty of the game. Now the ball goes down. But Middleton, who brings his stick in front of his face, draws the slash penalty. And at the 5:22 mark, Ridley will be man up for 1 minute.
1 minute slashing penalty against Marple.
Charles Barnes, number 2 for Marple Newtown, will serve the 1 minute penalty. Good work for the ground ball inside as Ridley maintained possession and Middleton was able to draw the penalty. Now Ridley's back on their man up set. Ball's dropped by Ryan. He gathers it easily. And Ridley's in a 2-3-1. McGlone at X. He is the case of the drops. McGlone fires one. The Rayer goes all the way upfield. Now it's McCulley. The cage is open. Fairley looks. It's Leonard who drops the pass. Nice job, Dave Hurl. Ridley a little sloppy, and Colt's going to get a loose ball push from behind, stay Marple Newtown's ball. Not much of a man up there. That'll frustrate Coach Ellers. Now it's Leonard being double teamed. Teams always give up good looks man down because they try to double the ball. McCulley with another nice save. Now it's Hurl up and over. And Ridley throws it away. That's a 60-yard pass across the field over the head of Kevin Rayer. Now it's Marple's ball. And their D-middies check in. Nah, just one. Matt Ryan will stay. Rayer will ride. Nice clear by Marple Newtown. Marple has numbers here. And a shot. Far shot. McCulley was up to it. Now it's Fairley at X. He'll inbound. We're all even. With Ridley leading 3-1. Marple Newtown throws it away. Ryan, one-hand ground ball, picks it up, and Ridley's got a fast break. Ryan is very fast. Big blast, and he scores.
Green Raider goal by number 9, Matt Ryan. Marple Newtown.
Marple Newtown never slid to the ball.
Number 9, tri-captain Matt Ryan.
That's a big stick there by Ryan as he came coast to coast with the ball after picking up the ground ball at the midfield line, and he scores to put Ridley up 4-1 with 3:47 to go in this first half. Ridley's getting solid goaltending from junior Mike McCulley, as Marple's had some good looks on the cage. Kevin Rayer will take his first face-off of the night, number 6 for Ridley. Mike Trill steps in at attack. Push, loose ball push there. Rayer won the face-off, took the push. That'll be Ridley's ball. Ridley will go with the second midfield line. With Clark, Trill, and Millard. And Rayer will check back in at attack. Now it's Hill over to Middleton, to Trill, and Clark. Clark gives it up to Millard. Ridley will set a pick to the ball. Good, solid pick. Ryan shoots and it hits the defenseman in front. Good pick there by Steve Clark. As he picked off Ryan's man, Ryan went to the cage, got a shot, but it was blocked in front of the cage. Now it's Hill at X. Hill, the senior attackman, will attend Drexel University to play for the Dragons next year. He's looking, he's driving. Walks in, shoots one outside. This Marple Newtown goalie really can clear the ball. As he gives Marple the fast break, and it's knocked out nicely by number 35, Gabe Hurl. Ridley tries to answer by pushing it up the field. It's dropped, and now it's Leonard. Leonard finds a cutting attackman who drops the pass and is hit by Moyer. Now, it's Cole. And Coach Ellers wisely gets a timeout here.
Timeout, Green Raiders. Congratulations again to Patty Lavin, really varsity girls lacrosse team. In their win this afternoon over Marple Newtown, Patty scored 8 goals, including her 200th career goal in the game. Congratulations to Ridley High senior Patty Lavin. Ridley High School invites parents and friends to the annual Senior Awards program this Wednesday night in the auditorium of the new Ridley High School. It begins at 7 p.m. as the best of the class of 2002 are honored. The Senior Awards program is this Wednesday night, 7 p.m. in the auditorium.
It's Ridley's ball to start here with 2:26 to go in the first half. Ryan will inbound. Guarded by long stick midfielder Charles Barnes. Ridley's in a set-off offense here. Without a crease man, they'll spread Marple Newtown around. Another drawed penalty here. Given up. And behind a back goal by Bill McGlone.
Green Raider goal by number 33, Bill McGlone. The assist goes to number 22, Steve Hill.
Great.
Bill's 26th goal this season.
Great job by Steve Hurl as he drove to the cage, drew a cross check to the neck, managed to keep possession of the ball, found Billy cut, and Billy goes behind the back to score.
56 seconds.
Billy is by far one of the best finishers in the country. He'll take his talents to University of Maryland next year, and he saw what he can do right there with the ball. Ridley takes a 5-1 lead with 2 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Now it's D'Angelo in the circle. Vinny might have met his match tonight as Marple Newtown's has an excellent, great save by Mike McCauley. I had to cut myself short there as McCauley made a fantastic save on Leonard. Leonard seems to be the only thing going for the Marple Newtown's offense so far. Now it's the All-American to All-American, Moyer to McGlone. Heard that combination during football season. Now it's Billy who pulls it out. Certainly not Billy's forte to pull it out. He likes to push the ball. He probably saw the clock, wants to get Ridley their final possession here. Now it's Hill. Driving, looking. Bad pass, great pickup! Steve Hill to Paul Middleton.
Green Raider goal by number 10, Paul Middleton. Assist number 22, Steve Hill.
Steve Hill stepping away from the cage a little bit this year. He's mostly been a crease attackman for Ridley. Here he takes his man away, draws the slide, gives it up to Middleton, who picked up a great bad pass and finishes. Now it's D'Angelo again in the face-off circle. He's such a workhorse. Great job, Vince, as he pushes the ball to Brett. Now it's Moyer up the sideline, and Ridley will take its final time out of the half.
Green Raiders call timeout.
With 1:12 left, Ridley wants the last possession of the half.
Central League contest will be Tuesday night at Pencrest. Their next home night game will be Monday, May 13th against Mike Buzza and the Red Raiders of Radnor. Score from the Fleet Center in Boston at the half. Celtics 59, Sixers 47. The Green Raiders girls lacrosse team will host Haverford on Tuesday, May 14th under the lights of Phil Marion Memorial Field.
As the first half winds down, the most impressive part of this game has to be Mike McCulley. I haven't had the pleasure of watching him yet this season, as he's taken over for Tony Brandt in the cage the last couple of games. He has been on top of his game with 6 outstanding saves. McGlone will inbound for the Green Raiders, and will be guarded by number 2, Charles Barnes. Now it's Billy dancing away at X. Maybe got away with a word there, and he comes high side, gives it up. Now it's Rayer with the lefty bomb, and it's a goal!
Green Raider goal number 6, Kevin Rayer. Assist number 33, Bill McGlone. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 6 seconds.
One of the luxuries of having so many offensive weapons, McGlone drives high side with his left hand. He draws so much attention to everyone's ball watching. He fires over to Rayer, who puts it in his left hand and finishes to give the Raiders a 7-1 lead with 54 seconds to go in the first half. Nice looking finish by the Green Raiders there. D'Angelo in another face-off battle. Ball is picked up by Moyer. They give possession. Moyer's asking for a call. Now it's Ryan guarding the ball. Flag is down. Ridley went off sides and Marple stepped out of the box.
Technical foul off sides against the Green Raiders.
Marple will be man up for 30 seconds as Ridley went off sides. Marple really needs one here. Have some confidence going into the second half. Ridley's man down unit again consists of Moyer, Hurl, Tinsley, Culp, and short stick Stevie Clark. Number 24, Dan Rouch, starts with the ball. As he gives it up to Fairley. Fairley looking for cutters. Bangs it back to Roush. Excuse me. And now it's Leonard to Fairley. He'll probably go backside to Leonard. Now it's Fairley, gives it up. They're looking for Leonard. Leonard's calling for the ball. Tinsley won't leave him alone. Now it's Fairley at X. Moves it to Leonard. Leonard rips. Eat up by Tinsley. Nice job, Robbie Tinsley, as he took the shot in his chest and knocked it down. McCauley never had to save that one. Penalty is expired. Matty Millar gets into the play. Now it's Fairley. Dips, dunks, shoots. And that's the end of the first half. Nice defensive stand there by the Green Raiders. The end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half with the score Ridley 7, Marple Newtown 1.
Ridley leads at halftime 7-1. Possession as Marple Newtown was assessed a conduct foul at the end of the first half. So that's why there's no face-off. They're not man up. Marple comes out, looks to be in a zone. Down 7-1, it might be a little late. Now it's D'Angelo. Another good pick by McGlone. Bangs it down the Hill, who had Matty Ryan crash into the cage. And now it's Rayer, who will look to skip, gives it up to Ryan. He'll like the big right-handed blast as he drives. Great backdoor look to Steve Hill. Matt Ryan is Steve Hill.
Green Raider goal by number 22, Steve Hill. Assist, number 9, Matt Ryan.
That's a good look there by Matt Ryan as he likes to crank it up.
41 seconds.
Took something off of it, found Hill open, and Hill finishes. Ridley's success this year will rely on their ability to give the ball up to the open man. Ryan, who has a cannon of a shot, may at times feel like he can take that shot very wisely and unselfishly gives it up. That's a good look for the Green Raiders and a good start to the second half of this game as Ridley extends their lead 8-1. Now it's Marple with a face-off win and a big stick by McGlone. McGlone admitted the other day that he really doesn't like to hit, but he stuck somebody there. Now it's Moyer who fires, handled by Park. Park pushes. And Ridley continues to ride. There's a flag down. It's going to be a slashing penalty on Kevin Rayer. Marple will go man up for a minute.
Slashing penalty against the Green Raiders. 1 minute.
Rayer was riding up to the midfield line and smacked the Marple Newtown man in the head. Now it's Marple on the man up. They're in a 3-3 circle. No one on the crease. And they'll bang it around the outside. You have to think Marple needs to get Fairley off now if they're going to get into this game. Now they're in a set play. Back to Fairley, who's going to look for Leonard as he isolates. Shot. Save. In and out of the crease by Tinsley. Not called. Tinsley up to Moyer, and it goes out of bounds. Great save. That's a nice-looking play there by Marple, but McCauley stonewalls Leonard as he fired a left-handed blast. McCauley might have to come up to me before each game ask if I said anything negative about him. He thought I said something negative about him today, and man, as he played outstanding tonight. Big blast, stopped again by McCauley, goes out of bounds. Marple maintains possession. That last shot by Leonard was just a great save by McCauley. Now it's Fairley at X. Moves it back to Fairley. He's trying to find Leonard behind. Now, big pass, big rip. Just wide. Tinsley was there, but Leonard got it off. He may have altered the shot. Penalties expired. And now it's Fairley at X. Moyer steps out on him. Fairley hasn't attempted to go on him. Now Leonard He'll go. Pushed it to X. That's a nice job by Leonard. Fairly finds an open man. Picked off, knocked down. Now it's Stevie Clark. Leonard's a player. Ridley was just up to the task on defense. Ridley will settle down. And we have Middleton at X. Middleton's had a field day back there. Ridley will sub. Bring their midfield through. Now it's Middleton. Oh! Nice job by Paul Middleton as he found the open man, but the ball skipped through. Now it's Ridley again. Now it's Rare. He winds, he fires, doesn't hit the cage. Now it's Hill. Ridley getting motion inside. Hill up the Ryan. These are the parts that I think irritate Coach Ellers as they drop passes and don't look as crisp as they can. Now it's Ryan with the big righty. Beautiful find again by Ryan as he finds Hill for another goal. Early on in the season, it was a offense that was dominated by McGlone and Ryan. Now, with everyone getting involved, Ridley's going to be tough to beat.
Time to goal, 3 minutes and 34 seconds.
Not many question marks coming into the season, but with so many studs on offense and defense, it was just a wonder if they could play together and move the ball to each other. They're doing a fantastic job of that tonight as most goals have been assisted. Ryan leading the way here. Nice job, Matt Ryan, finding the open man. Always feels nice to get rewarded after you find the open man as long as the man's finding the back of the cage. Steve Hill will do that for you. Billy McGlone, a little over-the-head check, strips him. That's one of the things Ridley does well is long pole to long pole short passes. That was Hurl to Moyer, and Ridley's back on offense. Not many teams do that very well. Ridley will pull it out, bring Ryan on. Again, Ryan having a fantastic night as he's giving the ball up. He's shot extremely well. Now it's McGlone. This is where Ridley's got to move the ball. There's two men on the ball, and Billy has it. Billy looks up top. Oh, that pass was to Ryan, I think. Tipped away by Stevie Hill. Either way, it's still good to see Ridley move the ball. Now it's Leonard. Drives, gives it up. And you just gotta put those away. As Leonard had a wide open man, Dan Roush, and he couldn't handle the pass, even though it was right on the stick. Now it's Ryan up top. Ryan will split back. Will step in, get his 10-second count. A natural righty. Ryan will sweep the cage. Marple does a nice job to defend here. Now it's Ryan with the big right-handed blast. Knocked down in front. And Marple will attempt to clear. Ridley continues to ride. Middleton forces the ball out of bounds. It'll maintain Ridley possession. Ridley does not play a ton of players through the midfield, as we've seen their second midfield line 2 or 3 times in the first half. And they'll stick with their first midfield and first attack here early in the third quarter. Now you have Middleton up top. Look for Paul to go to the cage, find the open man, or put it away himself here. Ridley gets a high crease, and it's Middleton on an island. He's gone. Finds, Stevie Hill. A little bit of a low pass there. And Ridley will ride. Now it's right down the pipe. Unselfish play. Oh! Little too much dipsy-do there. As Rayer fired it into Middleton. Middleton with a couple of dips, but couldn't get the dunk. Ridley's called for a crease violation. It'll be Marple Newtown's ball. Nice ride there by the Raiders, though, as they turned it over and had a golden opportunity. Marple again in the 4-low clear. The long poles don't seem to have great handle. That's a nice play there by number 24, Dan Roush, senior tri-captain. Now it's Fairley on Moyer. He goes to the goal on him. Moyer gets a late check in to strip him. And we'll see who comes up with it. Looks like it's McGlone. McGlone up to Ryan. Nicely done. Ryan with his speed. He does an outstanding job of excelling past people. Finds the open man. It's Rayer and it's a goal. We're going to get a crease violation? No. Big stick.
Raider goal number 6, Kevin Rayer. Assist number 9, Matt Ryan.
That's at least Ryan's third assist of the game. I'll tell you, if they really give the ball up, there will not be a team that can play with them on the defensive end. They are moving the ball, getting people involved. All kinds of different scores tonight for the Green Raiders. With 5 minutes and 34 seconds to go, Ridley extends its lead 10-1. New face-off man for Ridley. Junior Matt McKinney to take his first face-off of the night. Matt Millard on his wing along with Brett Moyer. McKinney, whose brother was an outstanding face-off man here a couple years ago, loses this draw, and it'll be Marple's ball. Now it's Millard, who just sticks his man out of bounds, but not before Marple Newtown calls timeout for the possession.
Monday night, varsity and JV softball will host Haverford at Father Knoll Field with the JV game beginning at 6. Varsity follows. That's Monday night, May 6th, varsity and JV softball versus Haverford at Father Knoll Field. Coached, of course, by Doug Ellers. He's assisted by Kevin Ellers, Steve Domowich, Stu Brown, John McFall, and Brian Crowther. The scouts are Matt Flynn, Jared Brennan, Mike Friel, and Chris Bryan. And manager is Joe Stranix, and the athletic trainer is the Honorable Ed Aldridge.
Number 24, Dan Routs, will inbound the ball. He's guarded by number 8, Jim Culp. Gives it up. Mishandled. Now it's Millard. Millard with speed at the midfield line. He'll step it in. Get his 10-second count. And they may stay. They may stay with their second midfield line as Ridley leads by 9. This is McKinney. To Rayer, to Hill, to Middleton. Clark, senior captain of the football team next year. Drives. Nice left-handed split dodge. Gives it up to Rayer. Rayer mishandles. It's a great split dodge by Stevie Clark at the top of the box there. There's a scrum for the ball. It's down in front of the cage. Picked up by Marple Newtown. Now it's Moyer. Looking to take it away. Does just that as he strips Todd Fairley behind. Moyer just hammering him. Now it's Fairley. Moyer takes it away again. They're going to have to get him some help. Now it's over to Leonard. Now it's Hurl. Hurl strips Leonard again. And that's going to be a loose ball push on who? Loose ball push on Marple Newtown. Ridley ball. Not many options down there for Marple Newtown as Moyer just threw an array of checks to take the ball away from Todd Fairley, and then Leonard picks it up and he has to face Gabe Hurl. Two big-time Division I recruits there for Ridley. Now Leonard gets it back riding, and he carries in. He's got to stare down at Moyer, and he pulls it out. Jimmy Culp, good defense there on the wing. Culp will be playing next year for Division III powerhouse Gettysburg. Gettysburg prime for a Division III run at the national title this year. Great addition they're receiving from Jimmy Culp. As Culp strips his man, ball gets pushed to the midfield line. Stevie Clark pushing for it. It's kicked out by Hurl. Now it's picked up by Marple Newtown. Marple has done a nice job at the midfield line picking up ground balls. Hurl very patiently stays over the head, takes it away. Here's Culp. He's got Moyer open. Moyer's calling for it. Moyer wants to go play some offense. Culp gives it up to Middleton. Now it's Middleton. Middleton guarded by a short stick. Now to cheer here for is Mike McCullough as he checks out after an outstanding 3 quarters. McCullough credited with about 10 saves, some of the high-profile fashion, and senior goaltender Tony Brandt checks in. Excellent job by Mike McCullough this evening.
Senior goalkeeper Tony Brandt in for Mike McCullough.
Not sure what the call is down on the offensive end. Loose ball push, it appears to be. Middleton will continue to possess. Can't really see how that wasn't a possession foul, but down 10-1, they're not looking to put Marple in the man-down situation. Middleton forces that one to the crease. That one looked bad from the start. Now it's Marple clearing. They don't do a very good job with that. Now it's McKinney to Moyer, and Moyer will carry. Moyer all the way up. Long pass. Good vision there by Brett. Oh, Middleton lackadaisically tries to pick up the ground ball, and he doesn't get it. And he draws a foul. That might be the other thing that you just have to play discipline. Leading 10-1, you have to continue to be disciplined. Moyer threw a long bounce pass to Middleton. Didn't really go after it real hard. Slipped, and on his way up, he threw a butt-end check that hit the Marple Newtown man in the head, and it'll cause Ridley to go down for a minute. Ridley's man-down unit stays the same. 15 Moyer, 35 Hurl, 8 Culp, 12 Clark, and 4 Tinsley. I can't tell you what number Tinsley's man is tonight, but he hasn't done a thing. Tinsley must be draped all over him. Now it's Fairley diving into the crease, and he gets a goal.
Marple Newtown goal by number 1, Todd Fairley.
The flag there is a loose ball, or is a possession push. It's wiped out by the goal as Fairley gets his 40th goal of the season with 1:18 to go in the third quarter. Ridley still leads 10-2. Ridley goes back to its first midfield unit with D'Angelo in the circle, with McGlone on his wing and Moyer on his defensive wing. Dan Rouse continues to take the face-offs for Marple Newtown. Let's see if D'Angelo can push a fast break here. It's out. Oh, and it was to McGlone. Nicely done by Vince. Ridley will continue to ride here. And the ball is still no possession. Now it's Moyer. Moyer will play some offense. He's going to the cage. He's got a bomb, and he misses. Misses high, but Rayer backs up. Moyer looking for a slash call there. It appeared to get hit in the head, but no call. Now it's Ryan in. Tinsley off. Moyer on the defensive side. Stevie Hill at the top of the box. Driving. Forces a man to fall. Gives it up the hill. Oh, I'm sorry, Middleton, and Middleton finishes.
Career goal by number 10, Paul Middleton. Assist number 22, Steve Hill.
Again, the Green Raiders keep giving the ball up to the open man.
Time to goal, 11 minutes, 5 seconds.
Yet another assisted goal by the Green Raiders. At the 55 seconds mark, 55 seconds to go in the third quarter, they lead 11-2. After a slight technical difficulty, it's Marple's ball at the midfield line. Moyer takes it away. He is bar none one of the best defensive long sticks in the country. It is entertaining to watch Brett guard the ball. He has an array of checks, and it doesn't take long for him to make his man drop the Nice ride there. Oh, that's a Ward. No call. Leonard throws it away. Now who wants it more? Looks like it's Hill. Hill will start a break. See if he gives it up. Not sure what that was, a pass or a shot. But Middleton hustles for the ground ball, but is stripped. Picks it back up. Big rip high. Off the mark. Now it's Ryan at the back of the cage. He shoots. One of the things he... Oh, Ryan got a shot off at the end of the quarter there.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Ridley 11, Marple Newtown 2. Congratulations again to Patty Glavin, who scored 8 goals this afternoon. Green Raiders victory over Marple Newtown. Included in those 8 goals was her 200th career goal. Tiffany Grossi also had 4 goals and 3 assists. Kristen Davis had 2 goals and 2 assists. Lauren Marie Bryant had 2 goals and 1 assist. Allison Glavin and Laura Miller added 1 goal and 1 assist each. Again, the Green Raiders defeated Marple Newtown this afternoon 19-14 in girls lacrosse action. What do you got, Brian?
Celtics 89, Sixers 75.
Final?
No, there's like 8 minutes left.
With 8 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score from the Fleet Center in Boston, Boston 89, the Sixers 75. Congratulations to Athletic Director Pete Riviello at the recent Pennsylvania State Athletic Directors Association convention. Pete was honored for his years of service and promotion of high school athletics throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Congratulations to Ms. Riviello.
Here at the start of the fourth quarter, Ridley leads 11-2. D'Angelo in the face-off. Vinny picks it up himself. Nice win, Vince. Ridley will continue on offense with their first midfield. Tinsley checks out, and Ryan checks in. Now it's McGlone with the ball. McGlone in his natural lefty spot here. Takes his man behind. Ridley drives high. McGlone shakes his man with ease. Now he's got to find an open man. Billy's doing a nice job tonight settling the ball, keeping Ridley with possession. Now he's stripped. You won't see that every day. Now it's Fairley. He'll be guarded by Moyer. See how long he carries it. 1, 2. There it is. It's on the ground. Gave you a little count. Didn't think he would hold it long with Moyer throwing wrap checks. What a job by Brett. Ridley's on offense now. Couple of new numbers out there. Number 5, Devin Moser checks in. 11, Trill. Number 1, Ryan Grugen's also in. He's out. That's a new attack with first-line midfielders Vince D'Angelo, Matt Ryan, and Billy McGlone. Now here's Vince. Vince lets one go about 7 yards wide. Vinny's one of those guys who might not have his name in the box scores tomorrow, but he does a fantastic job in the face-off circle, plays defense. Look to get on the board there. Now here's Grugen. Backside to McGlone. McGlone loves this. He had a nasty goal a couple weeks ago, and here he goes again. Oh, big save, Park stoned him. Billy had a nasty goal 2 weeks ago against Springfield from the same exact spot. He looked to do it again there. And they are going to call the offsides. Ridley goes offsides. And that's a poor play. If he caught it, he still would have been out of the box. With the flag down, you have to maintain possession inside your offensive box, or the whistle will be blown and the penalty will be assessed. This will be a 30-second foul on Ridley. Number 6, Devin Mosser. Number 5, Devin Mosser. Devin was hustling to the midfield line and he fell over. Marple comes out in their man-up offense with a 3-3. I'm sure they'll be looking for Leonard. He's got to be their big gun. Now it's Fairley, backside. Senior Brian Iggy checks in with the man-down unit. Now here's a little seal play. This is the same seal play they ran earlier. Shut down. Now it's Moyer on Fairley. Big rip up top, stopped by Tony Brandt. Brandt with a nice outlet up to Millard. Good job, Ridley's man-down unit there. Millard gives it up. Rayer gives it up. Oh, I'm sorry, Grugen. Nice job, both offensive players there. There's a cut. Trill with the ball, gives it up to Millard. Millard started that break after Tony Brandt's save. Millard unselfishly gave it up to Grugen. Grugen over to Trill, but Trill couldn't handle. Now it's Millard with speed. They're going to call a crease violation on Trill. Marple Newtown's ball. 8 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the contest. Ridley leads Marple Newtown 11-2. Not a successful clear for Marple as Park gunned it up the field. Great ground ball by Brett Moyer. He's like a vacuum with ground balls. He'll carry himself. He gives it up. Bad pass for Clark. Now it's Iggy battling for the ground ball. Picked up by Marple Newtown. Iggy handles, gives it up. Nice check by Marple's defense. Ball stays in bounds. Here's an attempted clear. Things getting a little sloppy. It's going to be a loose ball push on Ridley. Marple Newtown ball. Ridley's new attack, number 11, senior Mike Trill, number 1, junior Ryan Grugan, and number 5, Devin Mosser. Ridley's defense now includes number 32, senior Brian Iggy. Now it's Leonard, driving on Hurl. Hurl playing good, solid D there. Now it's Fairley, rips and misses. Now it's Leonard, over to Fairley, back to Leonard. Leonard's done a nice job. Pretty even keel back here with Hurl. Good double there by Matt Millard, forces the turnover. Now it's Roush. We'll count again. 1, 2. Oh, he gives it up. He didn't want to feel the raft of Brett Moyer. Now it's great back check there by Hurl as Leonard came in front of the cage, looked to have a goal. Referee makes a mistake there. He called out a pass, but Ridley will take it. Leonard clearly going to the cage to shoot there. Back check by Hurl very nicely. Now it's Iggy to clear. Iggy to Millard. Millard bumped it a little bit at the restraining box. Now he just manages his way through. Nice clear there by Matt Millard. Now it's Grugan. Let's see what some of these young guys have. Grugan, nice spin move, comes in front. Looks to give it up. And he pushes out. Now it's Trill. Trill with another nice move. He's got McKinney open. He doesn't move it. And he gets stripped. Looked like a little bit more than a loose ball push, but that's all they'll call at this point of the game. Now it's Clark to Millard. Millard not bashful. He'll go to the cage. He'll take a big sweep here. He gives it up. It's nice to see a guy like Matt get rewarded with a goal, working so hard on the defensive end. Now that's McKinney. Stop there by Park, who's done a nice job in the cage. A lot of pushing in front of the cage. Park pushes. Now it's a fast break. Great job, Matt Millard, as he gets back into the hole. That's what I'm talking about. Matt Millard just doing his job. Now it's a backhand shot, stuffed by Brandt. Now it's Fairley. Dipping in, shoots on the outside. Now Brandt gives it up. New defensive. Wozniak's in for the Ridley as he turns it over. Now it's Fairley who gives it up, and Leonard can't handle. Ball stay in. Now it's Fairley. Picks it up, shoots right in Brandt's stick. Brandt with another save. Brandt perfect pass to Millard, and he just lost it in the lights. Maybe a little tired as well. It's a pretty good scenario Ridley has in the cage as McCauley played outstanding, and now Brandt comes in and keeps a shutout for the third and fourth quarter. Two outstanding goalies they have. Now it's Marple with the ball. Wozniak's in. Now it's McGlone at the midfield line. Doesn't want to take a push here. Billy picks up ball. That's a push with possession from behind, but no flag. Also in on defense is Derek Detweiler for Ridley. Big blast, Matt Ryan, goal.
Green Raider goal, number 9, Matt Ryan. Assist, number 33, Bill McGlone.
Matt Ryan, sidearm bomb from about 15 yards out. Probably takes that shot about 1,000 times a summer in front of his own cage. Moyer to Ryan to stretch Ridley's lead 12-2 with 4 minutes and 31 seconds to go. Jason DiCarlo's on the wing for Ridley, number 14. McGlone on the wing. We'll have to see who's in the face-off circle. Number 27, Nick Calori. That's going to be a loose ball push on white Marple ball. A lot of new faces in for Ridley. Except this one. Billy McGlone picks it up. Let's see if Billy can get one of the younger guys a goal here. Oh, he shoots and he fires and he scores.
Green Raider goal, number 33, Bill McGlone.
Billy sticks one of the few unassisted goals, but he did hustle for the ground ball, comes downfield, scores with 4 minutes to go. Billy's goal makes it 13-12 Ridley. 13-2, excuse me. That would be too close. Calori in the face-off circle wins it to himself. Number 2, Dennis Valerio checks in. Here's Grugan with a big shot. Nice save. Marple Newtown's goalie. Even though they've given up 13 shots, he's had a nice afternoon. Another nice save. Ridley, these young guys continue to hustle for ground balls. They're not all young. Trill's a senior, playing behind a bunch of other seniors, so it's nice to see him get in here. 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the game. Grugan, a junior, drives hard left-handed. Pushes it. Here's a shot and a save. That was number 27, Nick Calori. Now it's Dennis Valerio. Dennis just needs to run here. In 28 seconds, Ridley will have to keep the ball in the box. Now it's Calori. And Moser up top. A natural lefty. He drives, pumps, walks in, shoots, and scores.
Green Raider goal scored by Devin Mosser.
Ridley's lead is now 14-2. Under 2 minutes to play. Marple Newtown wins the face-off. Then he'll come down and play offense. Matt Montani wins that one. He gives it up. And he gets it back. Now it's Leonard. See if Leonard will go to the cage. Now it's Fairley. Fairley goes to the cage, drives nicely, and shoots and scores.
Marple goal by number 1, Todd Fairley.
Now with under a minute to go in the game, Ridley leads 14-3 after the goal by senior attackman Todd Fairley. It's Fairley's second goal of the game and his 41st on the season. McKinney in the face-off circle, wins it, and Marple's got a break. They push, now it's Leonard. Rips, eaten nicely by Wozniak. Leonard gave it up. And number 21, Pat Dempsey, couldn't finish. As the countdown is on, Ridley will remain undefeated.
Game, the final score, Ridley 14, Marple Newtown 3. The Green Raiders will next be in action Tuesday night at Pencrest. Good night, everyone. Please drive home safely.
At the end of this one, Ridley 14, Marple Newtown 3. Ridley extends its overall record to 14-0 on the season.
You too, buddy. You can fade, yeah, you can stop.